All right, looks like we're live, and let's just make sure it's going out okay on the old YouTubes here. Come on. Come on. All right, sounds good. I don't expect them to get many people live. You know, it's the late night shows that don't get as many people live. But I had to stream. There's some videos we got to watch here, folks. First, let me say, if you hadn't heard, guess who's back? Back again. Common Filth's back. Tell a friend. And not just popping in on my live streams, kind of back. No, he's got a new episode of Common Filth Radio. I listened to a little bit of it. And he started by reading from the book of Ecclesiastes, which is my absolute favorite book of the Bible. Very underread. I love Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes is one of those things that really convinced me of the truth of Christianity, because that's not the kind of thing that would have gotten put in a book of made up made up fairy tales to control people. Man-made religions to control and placate people wouldn't put something like Ecclesiastes in there. I absolutely love it. Anyways, we got to watch some videos here, folks. I have discovered a new channel, and I just got credit where credit's due. I didn't discover it. The Revenge of the Sith guys were talking about it. I don't know how those guys, if I could ask them anything, it's where do you find these locales? They found this guy, when they found him today, he had 55 subscribers. He's up to 63 or 73 now. But the channel is called How to Alpha Male. And folks, we are going to learn how to fucking alpha male tonight. I think it's about time. I don't know about you, but I think it's about time we learned how to fucking alpha male. So without further ado, let me just real quick make sure I got all my Kim Possible porn tabs closed. And we're going to go ahead and screen share, and we're going to watch. We're going to learn how to alpha male. All right. So here we are. 3 views so far. Not a lot of views. No likes or dislikes. Let me help you out with that, buddy. And let's listen. This video is entitled "Everyone is Your Enemy: Trying to Get Your Resources." You're gonna notice. Well, you know what? Let's just keep going. Let's just play.
Hey boys, I'm gonna be making a little video here to tell you that everyone is your enemy, even me. Right now, you are watching this video. You are losing a resource by watching this video. Time.
Yes, but I'm gaining laughter.
The most valuable, non-renewable resource you will ever have and can never get back. You are losing that resource watching this video. Every human being is your enemy. They're trying to take resources from you, whether those resources are practical or abstract, like time.
This is the worst superhero ever.
Attention, sex, violence, a thought. These are all resources. And when a woman comes up to you and wants to be part of your life, she's trying to get your resources.
She's getting your precious seed.
When a man does it, he's trying to get your resources.
Oh.
Time, attention, thought, these are resources. For every moment that you think of somebody, that's a moment that you
can I just say, okay, for a man, Mr. Alpha Male here. Now, look, I got a few extra pounds. Need to lose that. I'm working on it, actually. And I've lost a considerable amount of weight these last couple months. But when you're fat to the point that your fingers are fat, see that? That is fat on his fingers. His fingers are fat. That is like one of the last places your body starts storing fat. All right. Again, I got some extra pounds here. Need to lose. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. I don't believe I have so much as a molecule of fat in my hands.
That's something else, something more important. That is a resource. Everyone is your enemy. Everyone is trying to get your resources. And that's my little rant. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you really like this video, put it down in the comments and challenge my thoughts, ideas, perspectives, and opinions. Have a good one.
All right. Well, I think we all learned a little something here tonight, didn't we? So we're gonna watch some more tonight. I just man. So much to pick from. Got my first subscriber today. That's a hell of a victory there for you there, buddy. That's from 4 months ago. Oh, men are just tools for women. How to make a girl like you. I'm sure he's an expert at that. Real men aren't emotionally vulnerable. So much to choose from. Let's go ahead. How to own the room as an alpha male. I think we all need to learn how to own the room as an alpha male. I know I want to know. I am fucking dying to know. So we're gonna go back to screen share because I really think that we need to see as well as hear these wonderful videos. And how to own the room as an alpha male.
Hey there, boys and girls.
I want to look at this idiot's apartment.
Hey there.
I was hoping we could get more of a more in his stupid mirrored sunglasses. I was hoping we could get more of a view of mom's basement here. Whatever. I know the mom's basement joke is way overused, but if ever there was a time to use it.
Boys and girls, how's it going? Today's video is going to be how to own the room of any room that you walk on. Okay, how do you do that?
You know, the Revenge of the Sith guys said that he looks like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man when he made his wrestling costume, and I mean, yeah, a fat version of that.
And here's the backstory of this. I was watching, what is it? Alpha M. Like this guy. I'm not going to say he's a bad guy. I mean, like this guy, Alpha M, right?
He's your enemy, though.
And he seems like a really nice guy. I have no aspersions. He just seems really metrosexual to me. And it's not really my thing. And his videos are very, how do I say? They're very style. He's very interested in style, and God bless him. That's his thing. That's what he likes. And he made an interesting video, which was how to own the room of any room you walk in. How to be the man. How when you walk in, people turn. Its heads turn. You're the man. You're the guy.
You can try wearing a ski mask and glasses.
That intriguing stranger. So. And the thing is, I like the guy. I don't really like his videos, but I think he's a nice guy, and he got it entirely wrong. And I'm gonna be honest. If he's watching this, I'm gonna tell you exactly how.
I don't think he is.
Of any room you walk in. With every step you take, be ready, absolutely 100% ready to die for that step. That is how you own the room. That is absolutely how you own the room.
Jesus.
How you own the room. It's partially confidence, but what it really is the willingness, not a death wish, but the willingness to die,
I think this guy kind of wants to die sometimes.
Now I'm going to walk. Every step I take, that is my ground, not yours, mine, and mine alone. And if anyone wants to force me on my ground, I will kill, sure, but killing's not the hard part. Dying, that's the hard part. And I will kill, and I will die.
Davis needs to have this guy on his show.
Right now, right here, die. End it all. Die and fight to the death for the ground that I walk on. That is how you own the room.
It's called being insane.
That is a small but important part about being the actual alpha male. Not some tatted up, muscular, fucking tribal tattoo, douche hawk, orange fucking weird faggot. You have to be the man who, with every step he takes, with every word he says, he is ready to die. Right here, right now. No ifs, no ands, no ors, no buts, no questions, no wondering, no talking. Die. Right now. For every step that he takes.
Oh,
the
man.
ground that he is on, nobody forces him off. And he is flat fuck stone cold ready to die right now for the ground that he walks on. That is how you own the room. That is how you are. That is one of the very small but very important parts of being the alpha male. And people know this. People, sometimes you can see it in certain cops. You can see it. You just have this feeling about them. You just have this feeling where it's like you see.
I'm almost speechless.
You're like, that guy right there. He's ready. He's willing to die. He's become the man he wants to be, and he is ready to die for it. Right here, right now. No ifs, no ands, no ors, no buts. No, not even so much as a
blink. And to still be on the alpha male shit.
He is, for what he is. And to die to remain it.
Yes, you said it.
That's my little video for today. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you really like this video, put it down in the comments. Challenge my thoughts, ideas, perspectives, and beliefs, and maybe an interesting video will comment it. Have a good one, guys.
By all means. Somebody in the chat says, is he dressed as the red pill? Oh man, this guy is so full of logos. He's willing to die. Yeah, he has got the logos. Oh, there's more though, guys. There is more. We have got so much more wisdom to glean from this man. Oh, what have we got here? So let's see. I'm trying to find. I found a video earlier that I wanted to see if I could find it. I was wrong. I was fired. I think we need to know how you were fired. How and why were you fired? Were you? You know, I once knew a guy who was fired because he was too good at his job. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah.
That could have been it. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's go back into screen share, shall we? Enjoy this while I have it, because I'm gonna get forced onto another way to stream here soon. So my boomer ass won't know how to do this for a while. All right. I was fired.
Hey there, boys. Gonna be making a quick video for you.
Really? Really, dude? That's not very alpha here. Okay, look at this. Look at this. You can't even pull your mask. Did you put the mask on after the glasses? What's going on here, buddy? Come on, man. Have some fucking professionalism. All right.
Quick video for you.
That's probably why you were fired.
In the channel trailer, I said that if it's hard, go toward it.
That's what Davis says.
That's how you become the alpha male. Well,
but he didn't mean it in that way.
This video, I'm going to be practicing when I preach, I suppose. I was fired from a job about a week ago, I'd say. And practicing what I preach here, I lost my cool a little bit, and I insulted one of my colleagues, and I shouldn't have.
You? Oh, you seem so sane.
Why I insulted my colleague was valid. I felt they weren't giving me the proper training. The fact that I did insult him.
So basically, you didn't know what you were doing, and that was his fault, I guess. Or he was trying to teach you something, and you just were not picking it up. Maybe. Nah, that couldn't be it.
And I didn't apologize for it.
See, what you should have been willing to die for that job. If you were an alpha, you would have said, "No, I'm going to die for this job. You will remove me from this position over my dead body."
That's what got me. I don't blame them. I fired myself, I guess you could say, in a way. I think it's important that we try to come to terms with our flaws and come to terms where and when and how we messed up. I wear a mask.
Wise words.
So that, that helps. But I'm going to use this, I guess, as an opportunity.
He's going to take the mask off his soul.
To try and be like, look, I messed up. And how could I try and tell people to go run toward the thunder and run toward the pain?
Run towards the thunder. Oh, you gotta run towards the thunder, guys. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. It was so stupid.
Fired from a job because I lost my cool and I decided to insult somebody. And when they called me out on it, I refused to apologize at the time.
Like an alpha.
And even now, I feel that the reason why I said it was still valid, but I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have insulted. I shouldn't have lost my cool. I should have just kept my mouth shut. And if I could go back to it now when they asked me to apologize, I'd probably apologize for insulting the person, but not why I insulted the person. So that's my little, just poquito, little bit of growth. A little bit. Because I said this, because I've come to terms with it, because I've found blame in myself and not other people, because I blame myself, because I understand that the power is inside myself, not them.
The power is yours.
I'm just that much closer to being an actual alpha male, not just a fake one. That's my little video for today. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Well, I'm not sure how the Burger King is going to get by without him. But somebody in the chat says, "What job was it, Wendy's?" Oh. No one cared who he was to put on the mask. Oh, what else we got here? Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I know. Dead air. I'm so bad at what I do. But what is the red pill? Let's see. Sorry for I just friend zone, the woman owns you nothing, providership to women. see. Women can smell male weakness from miles away. Let's see. For every second spent being virgin, could have spent being Chad. One of these, he talked about fucking bronies. I want to see if I can find that one. Sorry, folks. I know. Dead air, dead air, dead air. What is it? Red pill. She's not yours. It's just your turn. Oh man, them fucking whores. Am I right? How to make a girl like you. I'm sure that's I'm sure he's got a lot of alpha male dynamics in Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Okay, we'll put a pin in that. I think we might come back to that. I really want to try and find the brony one though. Damn it, it's not in any of the titles. Not that I'm seeing. Fuck. All right. Well, we're gonna learn about alpha male dynamics in Ed, Ed, and Eddie. One of Cartoon Network's worst originals back in the of the old school ones, I should say. Let's see. So basically, okay. So I saw part of the brony one on Revenge of the Sis. I'm gonna try and find it, but I want to sum it up. He goes through this big spiel about he's like, are bronies masculine? Can bronies be masculine? Is it? And then he says, like, can you enjoy unmasculine media and still be masculine? He's like, no, you can't. It's a reflection of you. Now look, I'm not. I've taken many a pot shot at the brony myself. Okay. That said, though, I don't really judge a brony for the mere fact that he likes a cartoon. I like cartoons. I like a lot of cartoons. I've liked some cartoons over the years. I guess you could kind of call girl cartoons, like Kim Possible and Powerpuff Girls, for example. No, the reason everybody shits on the bronies is because of how they are about it. Okay. If somebody just liked My Little Pony and wasn't a big fag about it, nobody would have gotten on their case. But I'm going to try and find that video. But for now, let's learn about the alpha male dynamics in Ed, Ed, and Eddie, shall we? I think that sounds enlightening. And here we go.
What's good, boys? Today I'm going to be talking about the alpha male dynamics in Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
He is perpetually out of breath. Look, I get sometimes, if you're really excited about a topic, you can go on and on and on. And, especially if you're new to doing this and not get yourself a little out of breath. I get that. No, he is just perpetually out of breath in all of these videos.
Yeah, you fucking heard me right. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. The cartoon, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. You notice how in that cartoon, Eddie's always the alpha male? He's always the guy giving the orders and whatnot.
Sure.
Why? It's because Eddie has ambition.
Which one is he?
He wants something. He's willing to go out and take it.
Especially with a cartoon where the characters, the gag is they all have the same name. And two of those names sound exactly the same. Like, this would have been good time to have some visual aids there, buddy. Just saying. Which one is Ed? Which of the two Eds are you talking about? The 2D Ed or the 1D Ed? I don't fucking know. I never really watched the show. I thought it was garbage. But I'm really not learning anything about alpha male dynamics here.
That's because he has ambition. Ed and Double D follow him, follow his charisma, his force of personality. They follow his ambition because they have none themselves. Except, notice in the episode where they kind of go to the other planet, the Robot Rebel Ranch. You know, they're going to the movie theater, they get lost, and they end up in the junkyard. And they're fighting robot bounty hunters. In that episode, notice how suddenly Ed, Big Ed, he becomes the alpha male. He becomes the leader because now suddenly we're living in his movie. We're living in his expertise. I always thought that was very funny.
Sure.
That Big Ed suddenly becomes the alpha male when they're in combat. In another episode where, what is it? They're spying on Jimmy's birthday party. They think Kevin is in a league of spies or something. Suddenly, Double D becomes the alpha male. He's the one with the plan. He's the one who floats the idea. He's the one who gets it done. He's the one with the ambition.
All right. Well,
the point of this video, the point I'm trying to tell you is that the alpha male changes by context. Suddenly, they're in combat with robot alien space bounty hunters. Ed's the alpha male. Suddenly, they all believe that they're in a James Bond film and there's a clandestine group of spies. Double D's the alpha male. They're trying to scam kids.
Well, this has been very enlightening.
Money for jawbreakers. Ed, or Eddie, is the alpha male. Eddie gives the orders. The alpha male changes by context. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you really like this video,
well, this has been very fascinating.
Challenge my thoughts, ideas, and beliefs in the comments. Maybe an interesting video will come of it.
There's another one, and I can't find it because I don't know which one it is. But he talks about there's no such thing as love. There's no such thing as companionship. There's only emotional utility. And you'll see this time and time again, and we're going to dig into more videos of this guy down the road. But he literally is one of these guys. It's like, you know, like when somebody thinks they're latched onto something really clever, when they're like, you know, there's no such thing as a selfless act, because no matter what selfless act it is, you did it because it made you feel good, or because it's one of those assholes. Okay. And, you know, this is something I've noticed with the manosphere in general, I guess, what's left of it, whatever, the red pills, the MGTOWs, the PUAs, whatever you want to call the broad fucking spectrum of them. With so many of them, I kind of let's step back for a minute, and I sort of have, I guess it's almost a horrifying realization about them. Even the ones that weren't like this guy, who it's an obvious joke. It's like, you know, he read a fucking, I don't know, a Roosh blog, or he read a lot of Heartiste, and he fucking, you know, regurgitated into a YouTube channel, or he read fucking Vox Day or whatever. A guy like that is a joke. Okay, he's, you know, you just saw his fucking video on how he got fired from Burger King or whatever the fuck it was, you know, because he couldn't keep his fat mouth shut. But even the guys that are at least somewhat successful, or have the appearance of being successful or whatever, you know, the guys that probably are getting some pussy or whatever, you come to I do at least, I come to the nightmarish realization about them, and it's like, they really do think like that guy, where it's like, there's no such thing as love. There's no such thing as companionship. It's all sexual market value. It's all emotional utility. It's all whittled down to that kind of shit. You know, like Roosh. Roosh is a good example of this. I don't have anything against Roosh. I know I called some of his recent stuff cringy, and I do think it's cringy. But I don't have any, on the off chance he should hear this, I don't have a beef with Roosh. I'm not interested in beefing with Roosh. He's always been nothing but nice to me. He was a nice boss to me, all that stuff. No personal animosity. But you know what I suspect about Roosh? I don't think Roosh has ever been in love. I don't believe that man has ever been in love with a woman. the more I hear him describe this stuff, especially now that he's gone all, I don't know, Catholic or Orthodox or whatever the fuck he's gone, some form of Christianity devoid of the grace. But it does, like, first of all, when you hear him describe it, it doesn't even sound like he ever had fun with this. Like, it was like he was having just enough fun to keep going. It was like a Skinner box to him, he was just enjoying it enough to bang the next thought. But it doesn't sound like he ever really enjoyed any of those women. He certainly doesn't sound like he ever loved any of them. Most guys, when you're my age or older, or maybe even a little younger, there's been some women, but there's been one or two that maybe they got away, but they also got under your skin. And you could say, well, that's not alpha, bro. None of them got under my skin. None of them got to me. I don't love these hoes. But that's sad. Imagine going through life really believing everyone's your enemy. There's no such thing as love. There's no such thing as companionship. It's all sexual market value. It's all emotional utility and all this other stuff. Imagine going through life just being that way. This guy talked about you got to be willing to die for every step you take. Honestly, if I saw the world the way this motherfucker did, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd kind of want to die with every step I took. But yeah, that's just, I don't know. It's just kind of sad. When you're sitting there with your ski mask and your glasses and going on about alpha male and all this other dumb shit. I don't know. There's something very, very sad about it all. Let's see. Human relationships are business arrangements. Here we go. This is exactly my point. This is exactly what this guy's talking about. Like I said, just imagine thinking this. Imagine thinking this reductionist, which is fucking, I guess, atheistic, materialistic horseshit, and that's how you see the world. What a sad world you live in.
My boys, today I'm going to be telling you about a very hard and very bitter truth about the human experience. Human relationships are business arrangements. Family, friends, love, your pets, it doesn't matter. It is a business arrangement off of emotion. How does this work? If a human being cannot find any emotional benefit, any at all, to knowing you, to associating with you in any way, the association does not take place. Red pill boys call this Beaufort's law. If the female cannot find any association to be with the male, the association does not take place. Red pill boys got it wrong. The thing is this is not exclusive to women. This is human relationships. This has always been human relationships. Human relationships are business arrangements. That is it. And if a human being does not find you emotionally useful in some way, whether you make them feel better or you somehow keep them from feeling worse, the association does not take place. It is a brutal, hard fact of life. And so you have to be emotionally useful to people. You have to be useful to people in some way, somehow. Otherwise, you get no contact. You are not associated with.
like I said, real quick, big old dislike there. Like I said, how fucking sad. Well, people only associate with you because they want to. People have to get something. It's like you're almost right too. That's the thing. You know, there's no such thing as a selfless act. You did it because you wanted to. It made you feel all this other shit. To reduce it to this, to imagine being this way. Imagine being this man. Yeah, and he even threw in pets. So I'll tell the story. I told it before. When I had to put Loki down, little Loki, this was coming shit over 2 years now. Over 2 years now. I you know how it is with a dog. You're sick, they're dying. You gotta take the responsibility. You gotta say, okay, we're prolonging the suffering. It's time to put that to an end. So I took him to the vet, and they gave him the shot. He's laying down. He's about to fall asleep for the last time here in this world, and I'm just bawling. I am just absolutely bawling. And this little dog sensed, just knew I was upset. I mean, even before I was bawling, he knew I was upset. They know. They're incredibly empathetic little creatures. Borders on a sixth sense. It's remarkable at times. A dog doesn't know what you're saying to him 99% of the time, but he knows exactly how you feel. He stood up on his front two paws and started kissing my face in an attempt to comfort me with almost no strength left in his body at that point. All that was going through his mind was, oh no, Chris is upset. I can't be having that. And again, I use that example because he brought up pets. I could think of numerous examples of just times you've experienced love in life or given it. God rest his furry little soul. And to reduce it down like this, again, that's what I mean. This man, there's a good chance and I use the term man in the loosest sense. There's a good chance how the alpha male has never even gotten his dick wet. But there's an almost certain chance this man's never been in love. This man has never been in a relationship with a woman. He's never had those moments that you remember till the day you die. And never, for as much as he's a big man, he knows all the harsh truths. Never faced the bitterness of losing a love. And then does he even have any friends? And I don't mean merely somebody that he hangs out with because he likes the same show or something. They're just real friendships. I'll give you another example. A friend of mine, him and his wife had a baby, and they ended up losing the baby. They never even got it home. It was only a couple weeks old. It had some sort of infection, and they lost the baby. They never even got it home from the hospital. I remember going to visit him in the hospital. Um, you know, just sitting with him. What the hell are you supposed to say? Was as they were trying to save the kid. And I'm mostly over it now as time's gone on. But I've had, for personal reasons, I don't know if I want to say a fear of hospitals, like a phobia, but just insanely uncomfortable. And I'm like, I really just couldn't stand to be in them for any length of time. Couldn't fucking stand it. Just, I guess, a phobia of hospitals, but whatever. And again, for personal reasons, I went through. But I went to go visit him, and for whatever reason, I never even thought of that. I was like, "Oh, can you take visitors? Oh, I'll be there." And he's all upset, and he looked at me and he goes, "I can't believe you're here." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" It's like, "Well, I know how you are with hospitals." I'm like, honestly, I hadn't even thought of it. Like I said, to reduce all these things. I mean, does this man not have parents? Does this man not have siblings? Does this man not have those special kind of friendships that are like a brother or a sister? Has this man never been in love? Has this man never even known the love of a dog or a pet? I should say a dog. Dogs are the ones that, of all pets, those are the ones that'll bond with you the most. What a sad way to live. And that's the entire fucking red pill scene anymore. It's a bunch of fucking Christian Bales and American Psycho, just reducing everything. And you can be successful at that if you're good at it. Oh, you can be successful. You can manipulate the world to be at your feet. But what a way to live. What a sad fucking way to live. So yeah, I am. I started out laughing at this guy, but it's just there's times when it's like it's not even that funny anymore. Like, what a sad motherfucker. Somebody just sent me something on Twitter. I might go ahead. I might have to check this article out. A little something to talk about here. Changing gears. Let's see if I can bring this up. So this is off of BNL News. The Twitter account is Breaking N Live. Breaking letter N Live. Representative Ilhan Omar's campaign has reportedly sent threats to various people and companies who have, quote, clear evidence, unquote, of her being married to her brother and engaged in serious immigration and tax fraud. There's no link, though. So I don't know how reliable this is, but I do trust the person that DM'd this to me. So that's interesting. I'll have to see if I can find an article for that next time I'm live. Alrighty. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and see if I got any callers want to call in. And if not, we'll unwrap this up. By the way, folks, if you've messaged me on Skype and I haven't gotten back to you, try to get a hold of me, I do apologize. Skype is really weird about that. So if you have messaged me and I haven't gotten back to you, feel free to message me multiple times. or something like that. If you're not already in my contacts, I might not see it. Somebody says she's probably going to be kicked out of her office for her views on APEC. That's a shame. It's the one thing I agree with her on. And yeah, you're right. That would be the one thing that would get her. Doesn't look like anybody wants to call in. Seriously though, somebody should message Davis and let him know he should get How to Alpha Male on his show. It seems like they'd have a lot to talk about. So he says the Foot Clan felt bad for him, so they just let him wander the streets. The Foot Clan's recruitment has fallen really low. Yeah. He's Soy Bane. Yes, indeed. All right. Doesn't look like anybody. So says Davis still kicking. How is he? Oh, he's very full of logos. Oh, hey, Droon's back. I hope she comes back on her YouTube channel. She was on some other guy's channel, but I hope she brings back the Free Folk channel or something. Because honestly, hey, Dron, we miss you. We miss you. You were fun. All right. Well, that's about all I got for tonight. I was just kind of wanted to have us all get fucking red pilled, get fucking alpha. So if you enjoy this content I put out, do consider supporting the show. I'm sure a lot of people are going to not be listening to this live. It being so damn late, probably going to be getting up, listening to it on your way to work or something like that. So, if you, like I said, if you support the show, if you enjoy the show, support the show. PayPal, Patreon, Amazon wishlist. Always you can support the show, and that's all greatly appreciated. And you can follow me, Facebook.com/Bechtloff, Twitter.com/Bechtloff podcast. No A in the word podcast. Luke runs that for me. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you all for listening. Bechtloff out.